Interrupt you here. NBC News can now project the winner of the Virginia governor's race is Abigail Spanberger. NBC News now projecting her as the winner of the Virginia governor's race. Steve, we were just talking about this throughout the night right now. All the momentum, all the voting, more Democrats coming out for her, especially
Earl Sears gets blown out by Spanberger.
Around those suburbs in D.C. You wonder how the Doge cuts, how the government shut down.
Some people predicted this was going to be close. They were like, maybe this is going to be a little bit of a toss-up, even though the polls were saying one thing. Wrong, over, landslide. Talk about a mandate. The people of Virginia are saying, we want a Democrat running our state now because whatever the hell is going on in this federal government is absolutely destroying our country. People don't have their SNAP benefits. People don't have health care. Nobody has an affordable life. Things suck right now. We don't like this Trump administration that promised that we would have cheaper gas, cheaper groceries, etc. Nothing was delivered. Everything happened in the opposite. Billionaires have gotten tax cuts. And this is what I said earlier at the top of this show, and this is what I'm going to say again now. Tonight is the beginning of a new America. This is the beginning of a change. Things are going to get slightly better in this country starting tonight. We still have 3 more years of this Trump regime. Yes, things could get a lot worse. But think of it this way. The country got a little better tonight. Things got a bit better in America for so many people tonight. And let's hope that stays the same with Mom Donnie. Let's hope that stays the same in New Jersey, Prop 50, Pennsylvania, Texas, Minnesota. But this is big. Let's see how they're reacting to this. Let's continue covering this.
That all affected the people that live around D.C. and how it affected their vote. And again, President Trump, he wasn't in this race. He didn't endorse Earl Sears. He didn't even mention her name. It was a very tough race for Republicans there. Too early to call in the Attorney General's race so far. And Steve, before you go, because I want to talk to 2 great political minds in about 30 seconds, explain to our viewers why we're just talking Virginia and we haven't talked about New Jersey or New York City or California yet.
Yeah, Tom, it's certainly not for lack of desire on my part, but in 6 minutes, the polls are going to close in New Jersey.
That's going to be big, too. We're going to be bringing you New Jersey. But understand this. Yes, New York has gotten a lot of attention. Yes, California has gotten a lot of attention. Virginia is crucial to preserving our democracy. We don't preserve democracy without Virginia. We need the people of Virginia. And that's a lot of D.C. folks, too, by the way. And a lot of people who are connected to the South as well. Virginia is crucial to returning this country back to a sense of normalcy, but then hopefully pushing the country in a better direction, right? We cannot just go to a pre-Trump world. That world was not working for everybody. Healthcare is still too expensive. Housing is unaffordable. The policies of the Democratic establishment have not been working. And that's why you see this schism right now between the old guard of people like Chuck Schumer versus this new wave of people like AOC, like Mamdani. The new wave is generating excitement. That's why you see Spanberger here winning in a landslide, because what did she focus on? She focused on affordability. She focused on the economy.
And this thing is going to start to light up like a Christmas tree at 11 p.m. Eastern. That's going to happen out in California. 9 p.m. That's going to happen in New York City. So, yeah, we got a storyline to follow here, the AG's race. But in a few minutes, that governor's race in New Jersey, which we expect to be the closer one and where Republicans think they have a chance, is going to take center stage.
Steve Kornacki, thank you.
That would be a very unfortunate turn of events if the Republicans do win in New Jersey, because there's no reason a Republican should win in New Jersey. And that goes to show what a ridiculous stronghold MAGA does have on some minds in this country.
3 minutes left. I got 2 of my favorites here. Moderator of Meet the Press, Kristen Welker, and NBC News senior Washington correspondent Hallie Jackson. Real quick, guys, what have we learned up to this point?
A couple of things. Abigail Spanberger's message on the economy, affordability, clearly resonated. The Trump alliance, which included an increase in Latino voters of color, didn't necessarily hold. We saw that in counties like Loudoun.
And remember, Winsome Sears, I barely even remember her name, and we won't need to remember it because she's probably going to disappear now. She ran on hate. She ran on extremism, MAGA, white supremacy. Even though she's black, she's operating in this cult, and she's operating in this white Christian nationalist society that is trying to restore America back to the 1860s. Okay? It's like what Governor Newsom says so well. It's one of the things I like about what he says. He says this Trump administration is practicing rights regression. They claim to be the party of small government. They claim to be the party of states' rights, but they are trampling our rights. And so Winsome Sears says, oh, well, same-sex marriage shouldn't be legal. Let's leave it up to the states. And personally, I think it should be illegal. Really? In the big 2025, you're going to go after same-sex marriage at a time where it's still unacceptable for so many people to be trans, yet we're trying to push to a world post-homophobia, post-transphobia, where people can just be accepted for who they are. We still have neo-Nazis like this, Winsome Earl Sears, who want to demonize people for loving who they want to love. So screw you, Earl Sears. You lost badly. You got humiliated. It wasn't even close. This is projected with so much of the vote not even counted. So it's an absolute bloodbath, and it's good for the country.